Abraham's timeline is the section where the evidence will be provided regarding the energy exchange concept. All the events involving Abraham will be discussed within this section. Please be aware that there will not be an instant revelation revealed to you when you begin viewing Abraham's timeline. It will be necessary for you to be patient and wait until you have reached the next video section. That is when the energy exchange concept will begin to take shape. The next section is entitled The Mechanism. Within this section, I'm going to assign pictures to describe the individual actions and interactions that occurred between the characters within Abraham's timeline. The actions and interactions will be taken chronologically from the verses within the Torah scroll and translated into individual pictures. The individual pictures will then be assembled into event timelines. An event can be defined as something that occurs in a certain place during a particular interval of time. The event may be comprised of multiple movements made by the characters within the event. Every movement made by the characters within Abraham's timeline will be drawn in order to understand the absolute sequence of movements within every event. There are events within Abraham's timeline that are comprised from multiple steps. There are also events within Abraham's timeline that are comprised from a single step. A story with an absolute beginning and an absolute end will be the basis to begin separating events from one another within the Torah scroll. The Torah scroll is pretty specific when a story begins and when a story comes to an end. The event will encapsulate as much of the story as possible. Stories which do not include Abraham will be temporarily removed from this section so the attention can be focused exclusively on Abraham. Most of the stories that were removed will be discussed in a later section within this video series. From the analysis that I have performed on the Torah scroll, I was able to divide Abraham's timeline up into 34 distinct events. This list that I have created here gives a title for each individual event Abraham played a role in according to the Torah scroll. The events range from Abraham being born, going to war, having children, and the final event, Abraham dying. I have suppressed a few events from Abraham's timeline. It is possible that if we just focus our attention only on these particular events, that we would be able to formulate the idea that the characters within the Torah scroll are engaged within energy exchange scenarios. I will show you in a later video section how nonlinear logic circuits are being created within the Torah scroll. These particular logic circuits have the power to travel backwards through the Torah scroll and infect dialogues from the past with righteousness. So it would be best if I detailed all of Abraham's timeline now. Those future nonlinear logic circuits won't make any sense unless we know absolutely everything about Abraham. Also, something amazing is going to happen in event 23, and it is important that all of Abraham's timeline is exposed so we can properly answer Abimelech's riddle regarding the Hebrew word chesed. Most importantly, I don't want you to feel as though I am hiding anything from you. So we are going to talk about absolutely everything regarding Abraham. In the next video, I will begin the process of taking you through the cartoon approach to understanding Abraham's timeline. So I'll see you in the next video.